Hello everybody! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that this box arrived, and it actually arrived a day early, so I'm able to film it a little bit earlier. Also, apologies that my plan with me this week went out late. We've had a lot of family stuff going on. There are just some struggles that we're all trying to work through, and some more of this stuff that's just kind of lingering from why I took a break, essentially. So just trying to get back into the groove of things and be here when I'm able to. My goal is to post daily. I love posting daily, not only to share content with you, but because I just love practicing my video editing skills, and social media, especially YouTube, it's just something about it is really special to me. So I am excited to share this with you. This is my Erin Condren Life Planner launch day order, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to share it with you, but I'm going to take everything out of the box and I'll show you guys that in just a minute. Okay, I did have to show you guys this though. This is the first time this has ever happened to me, and every single time I try to get this to happen so that I can save it. But my launch day order came without the sticker stuck down on the tissue paper, and I'm living for that because now my tissue paper isn't. It's just so much more like aesthetically pleasing. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Am I just weird for liking that? Like, something about that is just scratching my brain in the correct place. So this little stack right here, oh goodness, right here is my launch day order. I actually went back and ordered one more set of covers and one more notebook after, but this is really everything that I wanted. I didn't want a ton. I just really kind of wanted my planner, a notebook. I like getting notebooks because you also, of course, get like a free or included cover with it. And then I wanted a few little accessory things, but not too much. But the first thing I noticed in here, and I actually did not think I was going to get this because this is not my first time ordering a life planner. I ordered one last year, and I have ordered one, what year was that? Was that 2020? Maybe 2021, I can't remember. But I still got this welcome package. And let's see, so there is a code on here that I'm not going to show you guys because I am going to use it because, you know, I do my shopping. And you do get a few little goodies in here. The thing that I'm most excited about though is the black dual tip marker, because they're not selling this black marker in any of their other sets this year. And this is the new style. So there is the tip right there. I've heard really great things. I'm going to put this in where I, have my planner pen. And then here is the finer tip right there. Super excited to use it. And then what else comes in here? I think two postcards, a couple of postcards actually. It says hello, and then it's a postcard on the back. How fun. I'm going to save those because I send Delilah postcards when she's at outdoor school because, it's so fun to get mail when you're at camp. And there's another one, and then friendship is a gift that lasts. That's so fun. I love that. And then of course it comes with the 20% off and a little card. And then I don't think there's anything else. This code lasts for a super long time too, which is sweet. I also got this adjustable elastic pen holder. I think this is so cool. This is such a cool new product that they have. I love this because, here, I'll get the plastic off and then I'll talk. I am such a big fan because I thought the planny packs were kind of too big for me. And then like most of the covers that have the pen holders on them are also a little bit too big for me. But this is perfect. You can just put this on the front of your planner. They have this in this blush pink color, which I really liked. And then I think also like a navy blue. And you can just put this on the front of your planner, put your pens in here, and it's not huge and not bulky. I'm really excited to try this out. I don't have a review for you on it. It seems pretty sturdy also. And then, okay, so let's see if I'm sure the dual tip marker will fit in here. I bet it'll be kind of a struggle at first because it's new, but that definitely fits. Let's see if I have like a bigger pen to test. Oh, this is the other pen that I would put in there. This is the Blend. I think this is by Zebra pen. That is one of my favorites. Oh, that's a little bit of a thicker pen, so it looks like it's fitting, but I'm having a little bit of a struggle. It could be my nails though, so it could be operator error, but that fits in there. Let's see, will they both fit in there together? That is gonna be my ideal situation. Okay, those two fit in there together. I am hearing the material like creak a little bit, so not sure if it's loving that, but that is pretty much how I'm gonna carry like these two pens together. Those are gonna be like my daily drivers, as it were. I am having a little bit of trouble getting them out. Again, My nails are a little bit long right now. I need to get them trimmed. Okay, what else? What other pens do I have in here? I don't have anything else super huge. If you've tried to put a Sharpie or something else in one of these, leave that down in the comments. The only other pen I have handy is this Sarasa by Zebra, the Sarasa Clip, and it's a blue pen. I got this for free at Go Wild. Don't judge me. I did not spend my own money on a blue pen. Beautiful. There's that. Oh, I have a mild liner. That's kind of a thicker pen. I have a mild liner that fits. I think it's like the same size as the other ones. I don't know how many more of these you guys want me to like test out. This pen is kind of bigger and thicker. It's like a nothing pen. It's like a credit union pen, but it is bigger. It fits by itself. It fits with another pen. So there's a lot of space in here. What else do I have? We'll just do one more. I have like this other pen that's kind of bigger. Like it has like little page flags. I don't even know where I got this. This is a Post-it pen, I guess. You know, if you're a planner girl, you have lots of random pens laying around, but that is a bigger, thicker pen and it fits in there. So they fit, you know, it's pretty roomy. It did take a minute to get it like, you know, to fit pens, but it fits. Lots of different combinations fit. So I would so far recommend this product. I haven't taken it anywhere. I haven't like put it on a planner or anything like that. So I have very limited review, but from this like quick review, it seems like a pretty good product. These I'm so excited about. Why I talk when the plastic is crinkling, I have no idea. So the bookmarks that I typically use are the snap-in bookmarks. You guys have seen me use those in my planners if you've watched any sort of videos that I have, but these are magnetic ones and I'm pretty excited. Oh my goodness. It says it holds up to like 20 pages. I think it was like rated for in the description. Yeah, it says right there, holds up to 20 pages. Strong magnetic bookmark. And I actually got all of the colorways because I'm just that excited about it. And I love it when all of my accessories match each other. So like when my bookmarks match my cover and all of that, that's part of why I went for a different coil this year, which you guys will see. I had a more fun type coil this last year, but I went in a different way, which I think you guys can see it here if you're looking. But I'm excited. We'll get there though, we'll get there. But then I also got them in this colorway. They're very strong. So the first colorway is like a teal, a blue, like a periwinkle blue, and then like a blush. And some of them have like a pattern on them, like these have a pattern, and then this one is pretty much like just by itself. That doesn't bother me too much. I do take a little bit of issue with the gold, but maybe I should have got a gold coil. Who knows? Maybe that will be a 2026 order decision for me. I would love to see EC come out with a rainbow coil. Like, would you guys not love that? Would that not be just absolutely incredible? Like, they've done all these beautiful colorways on the coils, but full on rainbow? Oh my god, that would make my entire life. I would order that coil. Okay, then there's like more of a true blue here. And then this is more of like a dark teal, whereas this one was more like light. So these, here's for reference, both of them. And then there's like a navy. So I feel like these are super strong. Are you guys hearing that magnet? Like these, I can't even really get it open. Like that is very strong. We'll test these out in a minute once I get to the planners, but that's wild. Okay, then I ordered a cover set separately. Something I love that EC does. This one, I just felt very drawn to this. I usually don't like things that have like quotes on them, but I don't know. I just thought this was so pretty. It was pretty for summer, pretty for spring. Again, also, I'm not usually like the floral girly either. If you have been following me for any length of time, you'll know that. But this is just, I thought it was so pretty and like went with the fresh kind of rainbow vibes with the hexagon pattern and all of that. That's what this year is called, by the way. I guess the theme of this year is called the hexagon. There's that. Oh, and I have my lipstick over here. Just chilling. Just have my lipstick on my desk, just chilling. Okay, so then I just ordered, I think I ordered the productivity notebook. I was trying to manifest. Also, you're going to hear me talk about this until I have information, which I do not have information, but I'm trying to manifest like getting this new job. And so I ordered this productivity notebook, which I was like, oh, that'd be so cool to use in my new job. I love that it has the EC colors already in it, because then I don't feel like I have to decorate. And how fun to take notes in a notebook that has like all these fun colors in it. I love the checklists. I love how there are two different styles of checklists. Like you've got your like vertical style checklists on one side of the page, and then on the other side you have like more of like horizontal, so you've got more room up here and then room down here. I love that you can have your notes and then also your checklist over here. This reminds me of if you've ever done like Cornell note taking, and it's just got these beautiful, like, it's got, of course, the Mohawk paper in it. I went with a platinum coil. I also love that the edges are like perforated. That is nice too. And then, oh, it's just so beautiful. You can put your name in it if you want to. And then in the back, it actually does have some of the EC stickers on it, or in it. So you can use these little flags to help you be a bit more motivated. And then at the end of the planner, it also has like a really nice message. So that is a little EC notebook. And this is the minimal hexagon cover. And I got that because the guts of the planner that I'm about to show you are minimal. So I figured maybe I will want to use that somewhere down the road, switch the covers around. I wanted an excuse to get a notebook and another cover, essentially. So I got this. So then this is kind of the main event. This is the planner that I went with. So I actually went with all of the EC planners. Here, we'll come down a little bit closer so we can see all the things together. All of the EC planners come with these snap-in stencil bookmark type things. And these are actually really cool. So I've never actually used it because I'm such a sticker kit girly, but I know a lot of people use these quite often. Very handy to have around. And I actually wanted this hexagon cover. I thought it was so pretty from the moment that I saw it. I don't know what it is. I have loved having the Etta V covers for the last like few launches. It gives like this vintage EC look. I just think it's really pretty. I love all the colors. It makes me so excited to like be ready for summer. And at the same time, it's like super colorful, but also like simple and clean. And I just love that. I think it looks really great. I'm sure you've seen about 1 million flip throughs of people receiving their EC planners, but I just wanted to show you mine. I ended up going with the platinum coil this year. Last year I went with the sunrise coil. And while I really liked having that coil, about halfway through the year, I was just ready for something that matched things a little bit better, something that was a bit more of like a neutral. And so I figured that it would be, because even like my wedding band is platinum, that I would go with the more like, I don't know, and my watch is like a platinum. I'm just like a silver girly. So I went with the platinum this year, and I like that it was at no extra charge. So that was great. So let's just take a look at what I chose. This is the life planner that is going to go from 2025 to 2026. So this is going to take me from July of 2025 all the way to, I guess, ideally, I'll probably take out July again. So it'll take me to June of 2026. So 2025 to 2026. I really like this vellum. A lot of people I've heard talking about it. I like how thick it is and how nice it is. However, I do wish it did have a bit of a design. Last year's vellum had like little asterisks on it. So I do wish that it had some sort of a design, but I can respect the clean vellum as well. And then this font, I'm not sure if this is the same as last year or not. It looks a bit different to me, but I am really liking it. It looks very clean. It looks, I don't know, like opening up to this page, it's just very nice. And as you can see with the gray tabs, I went ahead and got the minimal design on the inside. It has the gray tabs, so I wish there was some way, and I think that this actually is me asking probably for too much and too much customization back to like my Happy Planner days, but I do wish there was some way that I could have the colorful tabs with the minimal design inside. I wish there was any way possible to make that happen or have that be a selection. But again, I think that's getting a little bit too much in the weeds. So I also like the gray tabs a little bit better with the silver coil. I didn't love it with my sunrise coil, but I knew that for me as a planner, I need basically a blank slate. I actually really considered the hexagon, but the thing that I just absolutely could not do was I could not do the hexagon pattern in the corner of the month. I felt like that would throw me off when I'm decorating, especially because I do use kits, and I didn't think I could do it. And I basically cover up the whole thing anyway with the kits, so it doesn't really matter. I leave very little white space, so it doesn't super matter, but I do like the minimal design. Also, is there anything better than opening up like a fresh, clean planner that you haven't abused when you're like staring down the barrel of using your abused planner for the last year? Okay, but this is, oh my gosh, it's so nice. Okay, oh, I don't remember. What, last year I thought there was notes on the back of this? I could be wrong, but interesting. So then we're getting into our 2 years on 2 pages. Okay, I really like how clean this is. This is nice. I do want to figure out a way that I can use this. I've seen people make like keys and use their highlighters and that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to do something like that. Maybe like kids' days off of school, birthdays, anniversaries, something like that. So I think I'm going to use that. And then also want to find a way to use this as well. Not exactly sure, but we'll figure something out. I'm sure Planner Kate has stickers for that. So we'll figure something out. So this used to be like labeled with months way back in the day, if I remember right, but it is not anymore. I kind of like the blank slate. Super pretty. And then you get into a few extras that they've added on for this year. So they've also included, which for me, I can't decide how I feel about it. I also cannot decide how I feel about the calendar here being on the very back side of this page. Like if I wanted to take these calendars out, because I don't think I'm actually going to use them, now I'm going to lose these pages. Interesting. And then this is on the back of this, so it leaves very little room for like customization and like removing things. Interesting. I don't know if I love that, but they put in the May and June calendars. I'm not sure how I feel about this because I am a single planner person and I am going to be planning my months and my weeks still in my other planner. So I'm not sure if I want to have those things in here or not. Like if I want to start planning just the month in here, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because I'm not a monthly planner, but I don't know. I wish that if they were going to do this, they would have included like something that you could write weekly stuff on too. Not necessarily like a vertical spread, but maybe like a notes page or something with this. I think that would have worked well. Like this one has one, like June, you could definitely use that monthly or that notes page here, but I wish there was something in between here. So that's my thoughts. I don't love it. I think people are excited about it, but it's not going to work well for me. So I don't love that very much, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll work around it. And then you open up your planner to July. So here is your official start of your new planner. The dashboard is very different. So they went with a longer checklist here, less space on the bottom. And then these boxes they were over here and now they're over on this side. I don't know if that's easy for you guys to see or if you cannot see that, but this is basically what that page looks like. So yeah, new setup. I kind of like the longer checklist. I like that idea a little bit better. So I guess we'll have to see. Again, you saw my flip through from before. I didn't really use that page that much, to be honest. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see if I'm able to make some use of that. Okay, and then we get into our weeklies. So the big difference on the weeklies is, especially in the vertical, is that we now have all of this space on the left-hand side to right. So there used to be a little calendar right here. And so now, like when I'm doing my sidebar, I'm gonna have all this basically like blank space to put stickers or to write or do something. So I like that. I think that's kind of cool. So we'll have to see how that goes. Again, loving the font. I think it's very clean and pretty. So yeah, those are the major things in this planner that are going to be different from my planner from last year. Of course, this still has the beautiful Mohawk paper that we all know and love that holds up to the test of time. I love it because I've abused planners in the past, and I have abused my planner this year, and it really like stood up to it. I don't feel like it's very different from when I started. So here are a few other little extras that I added on to the back of my planner. So we have the notes section. So we have a few notes pages here, and that's nice that they included that. I wonder if they're the same as last year, but I have some stickers that I would like to, I feel like there's less than last year. That's interesting. Okay. That's very interesting. And then you get I added on the budget section as well, because that was like one thing that I noticed that was missing for me. And I even have some like Planner Kate budget kits to add things in, but I like having these budget pages in the back of my planner. So it has a spending summary, it has the date and the description, and then the category. So this is basically just like a bill tracker, or not a bill tracker, but like a spending tracker. And I believe they added 40 pages of those into the back. Oh, actually there's more than just those. Okay, interesting. We have all these spending summary pages. Okay, so we have a bunch of spending summary. I didn't even see these like when I first looked at the planner online. And then we have a savings tracker page. So we actually have like a full-on budget section. Okay, a few pages of saving tracker. Okay, very interesting. And then we have debt or payment plan trackers in here as well. So they give you actually so much for budgeting. Like you have this whole budget section, which I desperately need to do. And then you have in the back heritage and awareness observances and the different dates for those. You have names where you could like keep in touch. I didn't really use this last year. And then another cool thing is that you can get started on 2027, which is crazy to me, crazy to think about planning 2027 already. That's wild. Like you can already take a look and see what is going to be happening and start pre-planning if you know big events that are coming up. So there's that. And then as always, it comes with a few stickers in the back. So you get these labels in like updated colors. You get some to-dos, some habit trackers, some little money stickers. There are some birthday and celebrate stickers. And then there are just some little like label type things. And then of course also it comes with this little pocket in the back, which I use to store my kits that I'm using for the current week. And then that is it. So that is my verdict on the 2025 Erin Condren Life Planner. Some things I really loved that they changed. Other things I'm like, I could take it or leave it. Not super into it. I actually am thinking now that I might use those monthly pages. I might order some other monthly kits and use those and kind of start in this planner and have like simultaneously 2 months planned, because I do want to, I'm a completionist now. I've come too far to not complete that planner. So now I think I want to do the months in here and the months in the other planner and the weeks over there, just because then I'll have this like fully ready to go. So looks like I need to order another May kit and another June kit, because I have one. Actually, I might have 2 June kits. We'll see. So I might be actually set to go on June, but I do need to order one more May. So yeah, really excited to get started on a new planner. I don't think there's anything better than a new planner. So stay tuned for a setup video coming with this. And thanks for hanging out with me today while I shared all of my goodies with you. Oh, we were going to test these out too. Okay, so let's grab, this looks like about 20 pages. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see if we can, maybe a good thing for these would be like to grab out that budget section quickly and easily, and it's holding, like it's not really going anywhere. Let's see. We'll do the shake test. We'll do the shake test. It's not moving. It is a strong magnet. It's super strong. It's not coming up. It's coming up a little. It did come up. Okay, I will say it did come up when I pulled it. So, and I didn't have to pull it very hard. So it's not going to like shake off of your planner very much, but if it like got squished and pulled, it might come off. So, but that was a lot of pages there together. So I think these are good. I do think the magnets are pretty strong, but I'll give you a better verdict once I actually use it. So yeah, we'll see how these go. And really excited to use this though. That's going to be fun. But anyway, really excited to have my EC box here, to have all of my new stuff. I don't think there's anything better than launch season. It's so fun. I'm a big fan of when there's a planner launch and I get to, you know, I get to share things with you. So let me know if you ordered anything from launch day, if you're waiting, if you are planning to order anything anytime soon. Yeah, let me know what you got, or if you're planning to order anything, or if you're not, why you didn't, or like what planner you're using maybe. Who knows? Because not all of us are using the EC planner, which I found out recently by your comments, which is super cool. So yeah, oh, and where did that pen, oh yeah, here, this is the other, this is my other little thing. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, my name is Caitlin. I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button down below and follow along. And if you are one of my current followers, thank you so much for all of your love and support. Here's your internet hug for the day. And if you'd like to find me anywhere else, you can find me on Instagram at creatinginchaos_official. So you can find me there. I do also have a TikTok that's linked in the description. I can never remember what that handle is because I had to choose something different. So I'll try to work on incorporating that in here. I don't have any additional projects that I'm working on right now, but if and when I am, those will also be linked down below. I am not an affiliate and all of these opinions are my own, so I'm not getting any kind of kickback and I don't have a code for you for EC, but if you're shopping any of your other favorite planner brands, I do have some active codes linked down in the description box below as well. So you can check those out. I've kind of weeded through the ones that are not active. So the ones in there should be active, but if you try one and it doesn't work, please let me know so I can remove it because I have been gone for a while. So I'm not sure what is working and what's not. So thank you again for being here. And with that, you guys, by the way, have fun today.